Look what I have in. Yeah. So I got some neighbor to help me cut it. And I left me a little bit of overhang just in case. So I'm trying to get it pulled. And I'm going to butt it right up against the bottom down there. Have the excess over here so that I have, because this is open, there's nothing in my way. It'd be harder to cut underneath those hen boxes straight. So, and then I've got a dip in and over underneath the window there that I have to fit, and then I'll cut that excess off. And once I get it stretched out, because under that other window, you see how this goes out, and there's a piece there that's kind of like that on the other window. And so I have a little trimming and stuff to do here. And then I want it to overhang a little bit, so if it rains, it'll come off of there. But I'm totally excited. It's a gray. I don't know if you can tell because the light's not real good in here. But once I get the walls washed, I get my other window put in. I get this mess cleaned up. Get my perches back in here, which, like I said, they're movable. 2 screws and they're out of here. So I'm just excited to try to get this done. And I'm just taking my time. So I just got to get the rest of this stretched out. And then start working on the trim. And then stapling it down all the way around ain't nothing. It's just the trim part. But luckily it's vinyl. It's easy to cut with a pair of scissors. So I can't wait. Okay, I got this far with it. So there's a couple little, I don't know, air things underneath here. But once I got that perfectly straight, and I put about 4 staples just in that one corner, so when I pull and stuff, it wouldn't offset this. So as I trim the excess off, I'll do one last pull, leaving just a little bit of excess here to do one more slice down in case there's more excess than what I want to leave. And I've got that all the way butted up against that bottom board. And then I just need to cut that out and cut the shapes over here out and cut that off and leave this overhang a couple inches. So I'll just shorten that. So, and I don't know if you could tell, but it's gray. So once I finish getting the rest of this painted, I'm going to put another coat of paint on here. Probably not today. I'm starting to sweat. I can get that fan turned back on. So I'm almost there. And like I said, the reason I didn't put paint like on the bottom down there is when they poo-poo and stuff like that. I mean, with white, it'll show even more. The boards are okay. Once I get the perches fixed a little better. I was going to just flop the thing over there, but then if I don't get it absolutely perfect, you know, shavings and poo-poo will get down in the cracks of it, and it'll drive me crazy. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I might scrape these boards, bring the sander in later on, resand these boards, and just put a sealant on them, I think is what I'm going to do, but that's later on down the road. That's something I can do whenever. But right now I just want to finish my vinyl. I've waited so long for it, so I'm almost there. Okay, I got all the way down to that side. I go back there. I even got it cut in down there. Turned out really good. I don't know if you can see it. So really all I've got, and I cut a lot of the big excess off already with scissors, just so that it leaves me that little bit, which is easier to handle. So what I've been doing is stapling it as far close as I can get it to the corner, and then coming back with the knife. And once I get that done, that's all I got left. Well, I got that left yet. And then I got to get my perches back in here. But that's not a big deal. So let me get to finishing. Alright. I got her done. And I got the perches back in here. Those have been hosed off. And I got all around the little edges and corners, and I thought I did a pretty good job. And I got around all those, and I got it overhang about 1.5 inches over the lip. So I'm done. All I need to do now is just throw some shavings as usual just under the perches because they don't hang out in here. They come in here and lay an egg, and it's rare that they maybe stand there in the doorway and poo-poo, but that's very seldom. But now that I have vinyl, it makes it so much easier to clean up if so. So I'm gonna get the shavings underneath here, and I'm gonna go take a break after that. I'm so glad this part's done.